Hello, we are here in Deland, Florida, and we are about to do a spiritual reading with Miss Reverend Dawn Cassedy.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Of course, thank you for having
Rae,
us.
I'm so excited.
Yes.
I'm so excited. Thank you.
Do you want to tell us about your store? What's going on? What you do over
I
here?
have an office full-time in the Enchanted Botanicals Urban Tea Shop, which is in Deland, Florida, and they have awesome herbs, pharmaceutical grade herbs, and many different candles, essential oils, teas that are out of this world.
Smells amazing.
I do spiritual readings in my office here at Enchanted Botanicals, and I've been here for a little over 3 years now in this location.
That's what we're about to do. I'm really nervous, but excited at the same time.
Well, I think that it could give you a lot of insight into the future of your lives. And I feel that it enhances the opportunities that are coming your way.
Wonderful.
So I'm here to show you some opportunities and
I'm so excited.
futuristic events coming your way.
Well, let's get started.
Marissa, go ahead and shuffle the cards. I'll do a clairvoyant spiritual reading. So just shuffle them like you would a deck of cards, please. Thank you. Is there anyone that you'd like to see come forward spiritually today that's crossed over? Animals or people? Or just see who comes?
My best friend Greg.
I'm a clairvoyant, which means I clearly see spirit around you, as well as kind of events that are coming up for you. Now, a lot of these, Marissa, will not make sense to you, okay? Basically, I'm going to tell you a lot of situations around you and things that are make some predictions for you. And I'll show you everything unbiasedly, and then you can ask questions. Please say yes or no. You can ask questions at any time. A lot of it might not make sense to you, and I ask you to have an open mind, okay? I've had a clear knowing since I was a young girl, as early as I can remember, as 4 years old. You could just tell me a situation, I would tell you how it may play out. But free will plays an important role in that, okay? So you can turn left instead of turning right, but I can show you opportunities. I don't sugarcoat very well. That's pretty much all the sugar you're going to get from me today. Okay?
Okay.
All you have to say is yes or no. My hope is that I can show you where Greg's around you spiritually, but I can't guarantee anything, of course. And I touch your hand to kind of come into your energy. Very independent, Marissa. I feel like this shows me that you're a leader, that you're going places, that you're trying to, I feel that you're really, this tells me that you're a leader. See the Princess of Swords tells me that you take no prisoners, okay? That you are a leader. That eagle in the clouds shows me that. And that you're going to achieve very much in your lifetime. And I kind of feel that you have learned that you have to be a little bit assertive instead of aggressive with this. Just assertive, being at the right place at the right time. And I feel like, you know, that's who you are. Do you understand? You don't care if it's midnight walking through an alley, you're going to be there. Do you understand?
Yes.
I also feel that you aspire for great things. Okay, I feel that you want notoriety, and I feel that you want to be admired for your brains, your beauty, and all the whole package. Do you understand?
Yes.
And I feel like you're constantly working on yourself, and I like that with you. A lot of changes that are coming up for you. With the transition card, this shows me changes, or like a 360. This is actually the death card in the deck, but it doesn't mean a physical death. It actually means, Marissa, possibly that you are going to change the direction in which you sail right now in your career. Okay? And this is what I would call the meat and potatoes of your reading. And this shows me that you're getting ready to make some big changes in your career path. Also, I see, if you're not involved in a relationship, the possibility of a strong relationship coming up for you. This is not a perfect relationship, but it's a more equal partnership than what you're used to. you have a real difficulty in personal relationships because your goals are so lofty that you feel sometimes that others are not as, lofty as yours. And so there's inequality, and you have a real problem with injustice. Okay? Also, I feel in the future of the next, this is between, when I give it time, Marissa, it's between right now and the next 2 years.
Okay.
So if this relationship isn't present within, your realm right now, it's futuristic. Okay?
Yeah.
You're going to have to compromise. Okay? This is not a word that's really in your English, in your dictionary, okay, in your language. Compromising meaning that everything is not perfect. Do you understand?
Yes.
But it's as balanced as possible. And I'll say you allow, or learning, one of the lessons in this lifetime is learning how to allow others to have different goals.
Yeah.
And know that you can complement each other in their own direction. You've been so driven in your goals that real love has eluded you. Now, I do feel like you had someone that you really cared about that either passed on or passed in a relationship that ended. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I really feel that you've had a hard time in your lifetime thus far with relationships romantically. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like you're learning. Okay? And this tells me that you're not going to grow old as a spinster. Okay? This tells me that you are capable of love.
Yeah.
Although you always wait for the other shoe to drop in relationships romantically.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're working towards embracing the differences in others. I feel like it's an area of your life that the different culture or diversity
Mm-hmm.
within others.
Yeah.
Okay? Rapid progress. Over the last 8 years, I see you've made rapid progress in your life, overcoming a lot of difficulty or adversity to begin. It doesn't take a rocket scientist or a psychic medium to tell you that, we have diversity or difficulty, okay? But I feel that you are rising above this, okay? Now, is your birthday coming up?
September.
Okay, by your birthday, a lot of celebrations around you, okay? I just feel happiness over the next 3 to 4 months. A lot of new found direction in the next 3 to 4 months, okay? So we're looking at June, July, August, September, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So going into the September energy at the cusp of your birthday, just also I would like to give you a little spiritual heads up. What you put out 72 hours around your birthday to the universe creates a very strong energy. So whatever in other words, whatever you'd like to do or aspire to do, that would be the time to really put it out there. Just so you know. A lot of celebrations and a possibility of travel.
Mm-hmm.
I feel several opportunities for travel this summer. Okay? Psychically. New best friend. I feel like there could be a new friendship that you're forging. This is a really close friendship. You don't go for quantity, you go for quality. You only have a few, you can count them on your hand of the friends that you have. That's who you are, Marissa. And I feel like you're a very good friend, but you have high, lofty expectations for your friends. Mm-hmm. In other words, they have to hold the line or toe the line. You understand? Dark-haired girl, very strong, very beautiful inside and out. It's going to be a strong best friend, okay? And a lot of adventures and laughs coming up for you, okay?
Wonderful.
Now, you're not involved in a relationship currently, correct?
Correct.
All right, let me tell you about them, okay? You need physical rest. I feel you're not resting. I feel like you're not able to sleep. You have a very overactive imagination and an overactive mind. Mm-hmm. And I feel some classes or something that you're getting ready to undertake that's going to give you a strong certification. And I feel like education is very important to you. And the more you know, the more places you go.
Right.
Okay? So I feel that education is always going to be forefront in your life. And you can't do anybody in your life without a good sense of education or knowledge. Mm-hmm. Okay? This is your new male that could be coming in for you. He has beautiful hazel to blue eyes, He has light brown to very light or dark blonde hair. I feel that he's very charismatic. I feel that he may start with a J or a D in his name. I feel first, middle, or last initial. The letters J or D are going to be prominent in his name.
Okay.
Also, I feel this shows me that he's the King of Cups. He's very generous, but also, you know, I feel that he's very well established and getting there by the minute. In other words, you know, you're not settling. There was a time in your life where you settled for some bad boy images. And I feel that you quickly learn that, you know, you have to move up from there to aspire to your goals. So I just feel this man has a backbone, but he's also very generous and kind. Okay? All right. So you can't handle a man without a backbone. It just goes through you like fire. Okay? I feel like in your life you're learning how to be more stronger. You're working to, like, I feel like you've gotten hurt in different situations in your life. Okay? Career path. I also feel that you left a job abruptly because of some hurt or some somebody throwing you under the bus or miss what I call ill nana. Okay? Which means ill. Okay, so I feel like you're recovering from that. But not only are you recovering from that, you're rebuilding from that. Okay, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Okay, so this is my bitch card, and it tells me that you're learning to be more of a bitch or aggressive or assertive in your life. I like to use the word assertive because aggressive is sometimes unbalanced with madness. Okay. Also, I feel in the future, marriage for you, I do feel that you would like to have a partnership. I don't feel like you're in any real hurry, and I don't feel like that happening anytime soon. But over the next 7 to 8 years, depending on your choices, I feel that you could tie the knot. And I do feel, you know, the feeling, you're kind of up in the air with children right now, okay? But I feel like if you aspire, if you'd like, I feel that you may not feel that there's room for children in your life, or you don't want to bring them into the world, or all the above. Do you understand? And so I feel that you could decide to have a child, and I feel 2, all right? And the first one being a boy, okay? And I feel like the second one could be a little girl. So I do feel that you're going to wait some time. I'm seeing between 7 and 10 years. That gives me a nice window.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Okay. Any questions thus far?
No.
Okay. Your career path. I feel that you want more. I feel that you're starting out by working for the radio station, of course. But then I feel that you are going to be like wanting more. I feel like producing. I feel like, you know, the fact that you are a woman is not going to stop that process. Even though some people might think of Neanderthal, you know, thinking. But I feel that nothing's going to stop you, okay? I feel like, you know, I want to tell you that psychically I feel you achieving a lot of your desire, or what in your career path, as well as your physical life, okay? I feel like you want to buy a home, is that correct? But I feel that you're kind of like looking around, but kind of half-heartedly. Do you understand? And I feel like you have a difficulty sometimes directing exactly where you want to be on the planet. So I don't feel, I feel that, you know, give yourself some time. I do see you purchasing a home in the future. I feel that it has to be near water. I feel that, you know, you may live 2 places on the planet, so I don't want to just, you know, you have a hard time committing to one place on the planet. So I feel like there's going to be several opportunities. So just take your time in choosing your place, okay? The mountains call you, the ocean definitely calls you, and water calls you, and you need to stay with it.
Definitely.
All right? Let me feel if Greg's around you. Now I'm going to go into almost like a trance feeling. I'm going to just touch in around you and see who I see around you spiritually in your aura. Okay? And I'm saying telepathically, since I was a little girl, I say to spirit the name of the person. So I'm saying Greg. Okay, just to let you know what's happening. My hope is that I can show you where Greg's around you spiritually. He died in a tragedy.
Somewhat.
I feel very tragic. A lot of sadness around it. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't take a psychic, okay? Was he like part of your family?
Yeah.
He's telling me he was part of your family.
Yeah.
I want him to show me who he is and give me something or several things that only you would know. Now, a spirit comes around us, Marissa. Greg will come around us to give us support, to let us know that we are supported and that, you know, what I believe as a spiritualist is the soul continues even after so-called death. Very funny. Did he play a guitar? Or was he very much into music?
Yes.
I see a lot of music around him. I feel like it's questionable about his death. I feel like there's a lot of unanswered questions with Greg's death.
Mm-hmm.
I feel he had a pet name for you, correct?
Sort of, yeah.
Okay. Did he call you Rissy?
No.
Okay, what did he call you?
It was just, I don't know, like, we just, like, best, you know, he's like my bestie, you know, like my best friend.
He liked to cook, but he burned a lot of stuff?
Yes.
Okay. He's showing me that he's cooking right now, but he burned a lot of things on the earth plane.
Yes.
He loves you very much. He comes in on your right-hand side. Did he always have unruly hair? Like, was his hair very unruly?
He used to have really long hair
Okay.
before he shaved it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what he's telling me.
Yeah.
And he's kissing you on the side of the cheek. I feel like... Did you just... Okay. I feel like he's telling me of a situation that you just left. I feel like you walked out of a train wreck of a connection with you and another male. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. He's showing me that. And he's saying, good. It's good that you did that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that it was going nowhere and it was going downhill. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And I feel that there were some behind the scenes things that this gentleman was doing that you weren't aware of. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
And I feel like it's all true.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I feel like there might have been some self-medicating. I feel like there's a lot of things behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
I also feel that this man that you were connected with was still really connected with a brunette.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So I feel that that connection was not broken. So I don't, if you question that at all, just FYI, I feel that you were right on. I feel that you did the right thing. I feel that there was a lot of hidden, what I call smoke and mirrors around this dude. Okay? So I feel that he wasn't for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So if there's any remnants of feelings or anything like that, just work through that because I feel that that's the truth.
Yeah.
Greg said thank you to me. Okay, did he ride his bike everywhere when you were younger?
He did have a bike, yeah.
Okay, I just feel like he's riding his bike. Like he's crazy.
Yes.
That's what he said. I'm crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like he was hanging out with the wrong crowd? Or like he started hanging out with different people? Or like they influenced him or something?
Yeah.
I feel like he kind of got away from what he should have been doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in a sense.
He regrets
yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
He regrets that. And his mom's still on the earth?
Yes.
And you still stay in contact with her? He's very
Yes.
appreciative of that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any questions or anything at all? Did he wear a hat all the time? Or like a funny hat? I feel like he's wearing a funny hat.
He had a funny hat that was the Packers. It was a cheese head.
He said ask you about the funny hat.
Yeah.